Hey everyone, my name is AJ and I just want to make this very quick video just to explain to you my experience in the Warhammer 40k universe and just give you a feel and understanding of where I'm coming from. Now, I'm in no way an expert. I do not consider myself an expert in any way with this game. I love the rules, I love the game, I love building the models. I'm not really big on painting. I'll do it if I have to, but I have a friend who I commission all the time to do my painting, and he's amazing at it, which I'll show you my realm of battle that he's doing for me right now is amazing how well it came out. I'm really impressed. Anyway, I started 40k in 5th edition. It was with the Assault and Black Reach box. I walked into my local hobby shop. I saw a couple guys rolling dice and moving models around with tape measures. And at this point, I was only playing Magic the Gathering. And I was like, what in the heck are you guys doing? I walked over and I watched a couple turns back and forth, and I was hooked. The guy took a handful of dice, shook them up, and threw them on the table. I was like, what'd you just do? The guy goes, oh, these guys were attacking those guys. From then on, I just dug deeper into the game. I bought the Salt and Black Reach box set, which was Orcs and Space Marines. And it just grew from there. I started playing Eldar on top of that, and I also got into Tyranids a little bit. But then I realized I'm kind of putting a little too much of myself into the game. I have too many armies. I mean, at one point I had Demons, I had Chaos Marines, I had Tyranids, Orcs, I had Space Marines, I had Space Wolves separately, I had Blood Angels separately, and it was just insane. I had way too many models. I was trying to do way too much at one time. So I came up with the idea that I'm going to pick 2 armies. And those 2 armies, I'm going to make a 2,000 point list that I'm comfortable with, that I like playing, and I'll be happy with. So I worked on that. I got my Space Wolves and my Orcs down to about 2,000 points. But I did not want to give them Eldar. I loved the way Eldar played in 5th edition, and I couldn't give them up. So I stashed them. I put them in a box, put them in the attic, and forgot all about them for a while. Then about, 18 months later, I learned that 6th edition was coming out. And at this point, I hadn't played for a few months, and I was getting a little rusty on everything. So I was like, I'm going to wait for 6th edition. I'll pull out all my models, see where I'm at, see what they changed with the game, and go from there. And 6th edition dropped, just hooked me even more. 6th edition was completely new, completely different than 5th edition. 5th edition was all assaulting and just getting in your opponent's face. Didn't have Overwatch at the time, but 6th edition changed a lot. Like, my assault armies, like my Blood Angels, didn't work as well. I mean, it's still shot, but there's more of an assaulty army, and just killed my way of playing for the most part. I mean, I still have an assault army, and it's fairly decent. But times changed. So 6th edition came along, and I basically started building up my Eldar, built up my Space Wolves some more, got my Orcs built up, and then I started dabbling in Necrons. I saw how competitive they were, how much fun they were to play. It was amazing. You have a 20 squad of warriors that just kept coming back. So, I mean, that's cool. But then I started getting that feeling again, like, okay, I got too many armies, what can I do? So I decided I'm going to start dabbling in selling and flipping models. So I go on eBay.com and buy a bunch of models, flip them over, resell them, and then I'd build my army from there. And then I got into a little bit of doing Star Wars figures, and then my store just exploded, so now I'm doing pretty good, actually. At this point, I have quite a few armies again. I have Space Wolves, Tau, Necrons, Orcs, Eldar, and I do have Tyranids now in the works. But they all play differently, so it's a different feel every time I play a new army. Most of them are unpainted, some of them are unassembled. I'm trying to buy assembled models just to save time. I don't have a lot of time to work on things at the moment, but as my time gets freed up from other things going on, then I can actually work in my armies a little more. Why I'm deciding to buy more armies than I'm addicted. What can I say? Other than that, like I said, I'm no expert, but once I make a couple more videos, you'll see, where I'm coming from and how I actually play Warhammer. Once 7th edition came out, I was really excited. I love 7th edition. At first I was disappointed, honestly. I mean, 6th edition had only come out a year or so ago, and like, okay, now why are we buying new books? Why we gotta buy new codices? All this. But once you play 7th edition, you get the feel for it. The psychic phase is amazing, especially if you play Eldar, which of course I do. And it's a completely revamped game. The rules are so much clearer. There's a lot less problems in playing games. There's still the typical problems, but there's still a lot less than 6th edition, which I kind of like. I like when a company steps back and goes, okay, what can we do to fix this? Instead of going here, here, which, of course, Games Workshop is going here, buy all this stuff, buy all this. But with the new Orc Codex coming out, I'm refusing to buy it. I loved 4th edition Orcs, playing in 5th edition, 6th edition with them, many as that is. But my Orcs are on the shelf right now. They're in the closet for now. I might pull them out eventually and start playing with them again. I don't know yet. But with Space Wolves right around the corner, yeah, that's... You never know. I mean, times change. So, hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. And expect a lot more Warhammer coming. And I'll probably do some Magic videos too, because I do play Magic the Gathering. So, just keep your eyes open and stop back in. Thanks for watching.